Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sah Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namah. Harihi Om. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurureva Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Good. Sorry. Yeah. Right, Narayana. Okay. What is evolution? The very meaning is you are evolving out of something. You are evolving means you are involved in something. Now you are coming out of it. Life is involved in everything and it wants to reach its original state of freedom and power. So it's struggling to come out. Like a twisted rope will rest only when it unwinds itself completely. All of us wants to get back to our divine status. Struggling, that struggle makes us evolve. That struggle makes us evolve. So evolution is searching freedom, power, knowledge, happiness. Stones have very limited power and expression of life. They do have life, but expression of life and power is very limited. Others can use them. Right? Stones have very limited power. Plants, little more freedom. They supposed to respond even to music and all that. Love. They're supposed to respond to love also. But still, not enough. Animals, little more. Family, children, they also have. Little more freedom. It's only human being that has total freedom, total power, and total expression of God. But this man, out of his choice, he remains as a stone, remains as a plant, remains as an animal, hardly recognizes he is God himself. Out of his choice. What is his choice? He is seeking everything outside. I want freedom. And I am searching outside. That binds you. The very search binds you. I want to enjoy. Where do you enjoy from outside? That you want to enjoy, you are admitting you lack something, firstly, your deficiency. Then you are struggling, friction, anxiety in getting it, fear it, you will lose it, want to repeat. Where is your freedom? Where is your freedom in enjoying? And little more body upset, little less tired. And one thing which is very common, 2 days back somebody put it in the Srihit, between the spirituality, science and psychology is law of uncertainty. In this law of uncertainty, how do you expect freedom from fear, freedom from insecurity, freedom from want? And what do you get? Where do you get? Tell me one name in this world, top names, not ordinary names, like Bidden, Z. One name who is totally secure. I'm not asking ordinary people. I am asking the so-called big people who think the world is under them. Tell me one person who is secure. If he listens to this, he will come to fight with me. Why? He is insecure. Otherwise, why should he fight with me? He will come to fight with me. Why? He is insecure. Vanga. Right? So, absolutely no possibility in the finite world. உட்காருங்க 4 நாள் 8 அப்புறம் பண்ணுங்க. Absolutely. இத பாருங்க, இனியோட லாஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் அப்போ வந்தா நீங்க 4 நமஸ்காரம் பண்றதில்ல, ஒண்ணு கூட பண்ற யாருமே அங்க கூட சொல்லிடணும். After I start the class, nobody does any, because it diverts my mind. Because what is mind? Let people know in the subject. What is mind? Which follows the senses. Which follows the, I see you. So my mind follows the eyes. It's cut off from God. It's cut off from God. அப்புறம் நான் கொஞ்ச நேரம் யோசிச்சு ஏதோ ஆரம்பிச்சு திரும்பி வரும். Okay. So, absolutely there is no freedom depending on the world of objects. That's not a problem. In fact, they have some joy. They have some joy. So they are not to be blamed. It's your choosing total freedom, total power, total happiness, where it is not, and in the very effort, you are missing what is in you. 2 things are happening. 1, you are tying yourself to something, that's called bondage. 2, you are missing what is already in you by your very search, including classes. Including classes. You want freedom? Take glasses. You already have. Right? So this is called evolution. Evolution is what, therefore? Expansion. Evolution. You mean to say I am enjoying these gymnastics? People just listen. Every word is important. Every development of thought is important for you. Just don't listen. You have to, as I am talking, you have to see inside you the truth of it. So what is expansion, therefore? Expansion of my identity. Stone to plant, plant to animal, animal to human, stone, human, animal, human, plant, and rarely human, human. Right? So that's called expansion. Expanding my ID. So if I want divinity, if I want to express my divinity, what do I do? What do I do to expand and evolve from stone to plant? Drop the stone hood. What do I do from plant to animal? Drop the plant hood. What do I do from animal to human being? Drop the animal hood. What do I do to be God? Drop the human being. Drop the individuality first. Drop the individuality first. Then family. Then society. Then totality. Then God. Drop everything. Then you are that. Why all these concepts are covering you? What? You seem to be worse than we are. Drop God. Drop totality. Did I say? What does Purusha Suktam say? Abadnan Purusham Pashum. Purusham, Abadnan, and he is sacrificed. What is called Brihadaranyaka say? Hiranyagarbha, he discovers he has bound himself coming out of godhood. So he wants to commit suicide. He wants to kill himself so that he goes back. What is all these differences? There are no differences. They are all thoughts. They are all concepts. Drop all concepts. What is left is me, the God. Drop all concepts. What is left is me, the God. Difficult? Difficult because your mind is in masal vadai. It's not difficult. It's so easy. Ramana Bhagavan sings, Ayye Ati Sulabham. This is the easiest. To get something, I have to depend on you. To get something, I have to depend on you. To get me, on what should I depend? To get me, what should I depend? And I am all. So can there be something more easier than this? No. I have given my power to you to control me. And then I feel I am bound. I have given my power to you to control me. And then I feel I am bound. How long it takes for her to disturb me? Uncle, you are talking through the hat, enough. One word is enough. I am gone. Why? My power is in her hands. Who gave it to her? I gave it to her. Right? 30, 40 people used to come to the class. Now there are only 20, 25. Depressed. 80 people list for Bhagavad Gita. First day 45, second day 30, tomorrow will be 15. Finally, because he has to operate, Shankar will be there. Who gave this power to disturb me? Why do I need the classes? Why do I need the classes? Why do I need people? Why do I need anything in the world other than my Lord who is in me? The more Lord takes away, the more I go closer to him. It's his compassion that he takes things away from us. And who gives this power to the external world to dictate terms to you? You. Expand. That's evolution. That expansion is from individuality to totality to reality. This word punning is Purushottamananda. Individuality to totality to reality. Right? That is what up to now we did in Kathopanishad. That is what we did up to now in Kathopanishad. First, family. He asked for the welfare of the father, first boon. He has sent me to death, but he is worried, not knowing I am having a great company where the Lord of the world, Hiranyagarbha is Lord of the world. Because Brahman is not the Lord or anything, he alone is there. Hiranyagarbha is the Lord of the world and Yamadharmaraja is begging him. So where is he? More than the Lord. But my father is worried. Let him be peaceful. When I go back, let him not think ghost has come back. Ghost has come back. So first boon, family. Everything starts there. So evolution, spirituality, moksha is not to leave anything, is to expand. Not even to leave the ego. Expand the ego. Let it accommodate even God. Let it accommodate even God. Right? So therefore, first boon for the father. You ignore 1 rupee. Where will you get 10 rupees? You without 1 rupee, where will 10 rupees will come? 1 rupees is 1 rupee. You throw away 1 rupee, you won't get 10 rupees. You throw away hundreds, you won't get thousands. You throw away your father, your family, where is totality? Where is totality when you throw away your father, your family? They're all half-baked ideas. Renunciation itself. Renunciation itself are all half-baked ideas. Don't throw away anything. Everything is divine. Father is divine, mother is divine, family is divine. That's a unit given to you. It's your duty to work for it, serve it. With love, not as a duty. It's bondage. With total love. It's God's own expressions. Come here for me. He's giving me an opportunity. With love, serve the family. Do not even consider it a burden, duty. Want to leave and go. Where will you leave and go? Wherever you go, there is the same earth, there is the same sky, there is the same air you are breathing. What are you leaving? What are you leaving? Leaving so-called pain caused by you, seeking comfort. Escapism. What are you leaving? Right? So the family has to be taken care. A man who doesn't attend to the family is not fit for sannyas. Swami Chinmayananji was very clear when he started Sandipani. He should have not served his responsibility at home and come. If he's only son, he has to attend. So he will ask to go back home, get a consent letter from the parents. He has a responsibility. So father first. Next comes society. Afterwards only you. Hungry. I want to go and search up all my friends. Where will you go? Hunger. First to satisfy that. First to satisfy the. I am emotionally agitated. I want to go to Gita class. What will you do emotionally agitated? Intellectually, I am clouded. I want to meditate. The lower ones, unless they are satisfied, you cannot go to the next level. You cannot go to the next level. So is family. So is society. So is everything. Right? So therefore, do not think that I should live a family life. Oh, it's a burden. I am waiting to retire. I am waiting for my son to take over. I want to go. Where will you go? Wherever you go, you take your mind, and your mind is your world. Wherever you go, you take your mind is your world. Where you go? Is God so unintelligent to give you an atmosphere, an ambience, and a situation that you don't need? Where is your faith on God? Where is your surrender on God? He loves you. He doesn't give you anything that you don't need. Where will you run away? Do your duty, do what you have to do for everybody in the family with love, total dedication. With love, total dedication. Oh, in the family, somebody is like this, somebody is like this. My father-in-law is like this, my mother-in-law is like this. Right? Pity. Poor man, he is suffering. Why should I add to his suffering? Right? So, if he puts some restriction on me, it's a bondage. I know he enjoys that. I take the restriction on myself. What is the problem? I take the restriction on, oh yeah. That's what's called tapas. Somebody says, no food today, you are agitated. Somebody says, do not eat on Thursdays, you will get this blessing. You yourself leave it. There is no pain there. Any discipline is like that. So whatever God gives, take it. Enjoy. Nothing to renounce. You want to renounce is an ego. Because kartrutva bhavana is there. I want to renounce. I want to renounce. Where is this? I want to renounce. This I you are keeping. What will you renounce? This alone is yours. This I, the ego alone is yours. Everything else is God's. What will you renounce? This ghost which does not exist. This I is you. That you renounce. I've been too rash these days, and actually some people are not able to take it because as I see, I'm talking. As I see, I'm talking. There is absolutely no value in this world. What you will leave, what you will hug. But then should I live a monotonous life of boring and hypocrisy that this has no value? No! See that all as God. See all that as God. Total enthusiasm, total love, total inspiration. Change the view. From your outward attention, turn the attention inside. Outward attention is change. Change is death. Inward attention is the substratum behind the change, which does not change, is immortality. Is immortal. That was the question, and this is the answer of Nachiketa's question. Answer will be given after another 16, 17 verses by Yamadharmaraja. Now let's go to the text. So, our great hero, Sri Nachiketas, as some people say, there is death, there is something after death. Some people say there is nothing after death. Tell me what is the truth. Why should he ask, is there something after death? He is already dead, supposed to be dead, and he is with Yama. So he knows there is continuity. He is already dead in the world. He is with Yamadharmaraja. So he knows that there is death, there is something after death. So what is the meaning of this question? That is the ultimate death, if at all there is something. Beyond one death, one death, one death. And totally everything is gone. There is no ego, there is no vasanas. Man is completely come to a zero state. Is there something beyond the zero state? Is there something beyond? Because this death, you come back. That's why you do the rituals. There is no death. There is no death. Somebody said, I'm out of the world. Right? And somebody said, I wish. So this world is going and coming, going and coming. You can't call it death. Going and coming, going and coming. Where is death? Have you experienced death? If you have experienced, you are not dead. If you are not experienced, it is not there. As simple as that. If you have experienced death, you are not dead. If you are not experienced, it is not there. Science says that. Nothing is real if you are not experienced. So where is death? Who is dying? Ladies go to the saloon and die. That's all.
Men also. Everybody goes.
Everybody dies. Vedanta. Right? So therefore, he is asking, is there something beyond this so-called death? That means what? This coming and going death, this finite nature. That's all he is asking. The change. I'm dying. I'm dead. Okay. I come here. I'm not dead. Is there something beyond it? Meaning for this death also. I'm dead there. I come here. From here I will go back. So I will be dead to this. From that birth I was dead. I am come here. From here I will be dead and go. So what is it? Death to death. Mrityoho mrityuhu. Kathopanishad will come later. Mrityoho mrityu gacchati. He doesn't go from birth to death. He goes from death to death. Mrityoho mrityu gacchati. Dead here, go there. They don't keep you also for long because there's problem for them, space. They send you back. Dead there. He says, when will this end? That's the question. Is there something beyond the change, phenomena of change, beyond this coming and going, beyond the ego? And please see, when he wanted the Hiranyagarbha Upasana, which can give him the entire world, and later on he's going to say, I will give you this, I will give you that. He asked a simple question. Anybody says, I want to ask you a few questions. Can you come to my house? I will give you 200 rupees. I will go for 200 rupees. For what? Answering 20 questions. Here he is asking one question. And for answering that, he says, I will give you this, I will give you that. That means what? That one answer to that one question is more dearer than all this. Otherwise, why should he promise? Otherwise, why should he promise? Right? So that's what he asks. Yamadharmaraja cannot give it to everybody. Money you can give. Money you can give. You go to temple. Some people that are outside, you give whatever you feel. Some drunkard man comes here and says, Sir, கோயில் இந்த வரீங்கள இந்த சாமி என்ன சாமி அப்படின்னு கேட்டா நான் குடிச்சிட்டு அவனுக்கு சொல்ல முடியுமா நீங்க? எனக்கே தெரியாதுப்பா அப்படின்னு தான் சொல்லணும். அவன் விட மாட்டான். அப்போ என்ன குடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கான். Somebody is talking. Okay. You have the control for everybody's voice. Yamadharmaraja. The meaning of Yama is that one who controls. One who controls is called Yama. Right? So therefore, an intelligent man doesn't want something after death, Swargona, Brahmalokam, because he knows all that is finite. Later on, our Yamadharmaraja is going to confess, what a stupid I've been. I choose this position. You are more intelligent than me. If I am giving all this also, you don't want. I choose this. I've been a stupid fellow. The teacher confesses to the student, which many teachers have realized. Many teachers will also realize. Right? So he is giving everything. That means what? They have no value. This question, you can't give it to anybody without his capacity to receive it. So he is trying to see what is the level of the student. He's not trying to avoid him. Not trying to avoid him. Not trying even to test him in that sense. He is trying to find out what level he is, so that from that level he will start. Not to throw him off. Wherever level he is, from that level he will start. Right? So he says, Yamadharmaraja says, this doubt, what you have asked, my child, even gods find it difficult. How can I answer? You are a small boy. Even gods find it difficult to understand. Why? You tell them, you want to make money, invest in real estate. You want to lose money, invest in shares. They will understand. They will easily understand. You tell them, you know what is surrender? Oh, I've been practicing all from the day of my marriage. I surrendered to my spouse. That's all he knows. That's all he knows. Okay. He doesn't know. He can't understand. Even if you tell, he cannot understand. Because his mind is not available. Not that it is difficult. His mind is not available for this. His faith is, if I have this many crores, I will be comfortable. He doesn't know. I know life. I have seen everything. Your problems are your possessions. Your problems are your possessions. Therefore, Sri Shankara sings, Kaupina vantah kalu bhagyavantah. But this fellow believes that. This fellow believes in money. This fellow believes in power. This fellow believes in children. This fellow believes in all enjoyments. Right? And therefore, the teacher is so compassionate. He says, even gods find it difficult because their mind is also not leaving this. Who are gods? Who want have Tilottama, Ramba, Manaka to dance before them. Right? And quote Gita, Svetai, Hai, white horse. Right? Right? All this I want. Right? Who? Devas. And to what extent they go? You and I won't do. Correct. For what they want, they steal. Indra's job is the stealing of the horses, specialist in stealing. Right? Specialist in stealing. Horses. So this is Devas. So where their mind also is available for this. So Yamadharmaraja says, even they cannot understand. How can I give you? Boy is smarter than Yamadharmaraja. He says, you yourself, you say, even for gods it is difficult. So it is very rare. Number one. Number two, you are capable of giving it. Am I so stupid? Rarest thing I want and you can give me and I don't take it. Am I so stupid? Rarest thing you can give, you are before me and I leave that and I go for other things. 5-year-old boy cornering Yamadharmaraja. And then he says, because go on seeing the level, Shatayusha, Putrapautram, Runishva. Hundreds of years. Shatayusha means not 100 years. 100 years today anybody is living. Most of the people are living. If you take arbitrary, a lot of people 93, 94. Right? You understand? That's why I also fixed classes after 10 years. Yeah. Shatayusha, not hundreds of years. And not only that, in all spiritual literature, Shata Sahasra means infinite, countless. Countless. Sahasra Shisha Purusha, Sahasraksha, Sahasrapat. Sahasra means all the faces are his, all the eyes are his. Sahasra and Shata, infinite. Otherwise, God is one-eyed. Sahasra Shisha, 1,000 heads, must be Disahasra Aksha. Ilya, Sahasra Shisha Purusha, Sahasraksha. It must be Disahasra. But Sahasra Aksha, that means God is one-eyed. Sahasra and Shata means infinite. Right? Satayushaha, Putra Pautran, Runishwa. If you feel the bondage is not enough, any number of children, grandchildren, take. Bahun Pashun. In those days, wealth is measured in cattle. So, Bahun Pashun. Take as many cows as you want. Hasti, elephants. Right? Hiranyam, gold. Ashwan, horses, Bhume, Mahadayatanam, Bruni. The entire world, if you want, I will give you, because all of them kills overnight and kill. Because I am Yama. I am Yama. Overnight, I will kill all the other kings and give it to you. Bhume, Mahadayatanam, Brunishwa. Swayam Chajiva, Sharado Yavadikchasi. As long as you want to live. Sharat means winter. That many seasons, avadichasi, as long as you icha mrityu. Icha mrityu. You live. Therefore, that Shatayusha is answered here. Shata is not 100 years. Yavadichasi. I'll give you all this. Don't ask me that question. That means what? That question is more valuable than all that. As I said, if somebody says, I'll give you 200 rupees, I will say, don't even give me 200 rupees. You only want the answer, I like talking. Go listen. After that, you will give me 2,000 for me to stop. Etat tilyam yadimanyase brunishva chittam chirajivikam cha mahabhumu nachaketaha tvam yedi kamanam tvam kamabhajam. I will make you the king of all desires to enjoy. Whatever you want, you enjoy. I will give you all that. And then he thinks list is, boy is not satisfied with the list because the face doesn't show the reaction. So he says, Ye kama durlabha matyaloke sarvan kaman chandataha prarthayasva. Yama, Ramaha, Sarathaha, Saturyaha, Nahi Drusha, Lambaniya, Manushyahi, Abhihi, Matprattabihi, Paricharayasva, Nachiketo, Maranam, Ma Anuprakshi. Nachiketa, in the Kelvi, Maranattapatikate, Ma Anuprakshi. Don't ask me again. Please leave that. What all I will give you for that? Yekama Durlabha, all desires that's impossible for the man, I will give you. All desires that's impossible for the man, I will give you. Simultaneously, I want to be the ruler of America, Moscow and China. Granted. Right? Granted. Simultaneously, I want to be with the heroines of Bollywood, Hollywood. Granted. Right? All designer-made cars, future, who cannot, Elon Musk cannot think, I granted. Right? Whatever you want, I'll give. Don't ask me this. Right? He says, Ramaha, dancing girls. Who entertains? Rama means who entertains, entertaining girls. Saradaha, chariots means cars, designer-made cars. Saturiyaha, horses. Idrusha, Lambaniya, which no human beings can get, I will give you all that. For what? I am in our place, death. What will I do? No. Abhihi prattabihi parichar. When you are left by me, they will all serve you. When you are left by me, they will all serve you. Hey, Yamadharmarajas, this thing. See our boy, how beautifully he answers. Excellent answer. Shobhava matyasya yadantaka yetate. Sarvendriyanam jarayanti tejaha. Api sarvam jeevit. 1000 years irukka porena, ivanukku enna artham? 999 years the privilege of worry over possibility. Adha 1000 years unnu kudukrana is special privilege to worry 999 years. என்னையா இது? இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் கூட திங்க் பண்றது இல்லையா நீ அப்படின்னு கேட்கிற. Shobhava, as good as tomorrow, because that tomorrow when I am going to die will come even after 999 years. And not only that, Shobhava, Swaha Abhavaha, naalik irukadu. Nothing remains next moment. Everything has changed. You came here 40 minutes before. You know, you have spent off 40 minutes life in you. You are not the same. You have given up several cells from you, and I have given up several cells from you. From me, you have taken. You are not the same. You came with intelligence. You are confused here. You are not the same. Everything changes. Everything changes. Therefore, Swaha Abhavaha. Nothing is the same tomorrow. And you say, I will give you this, I will give you this. Martyasya, of the man who dies, because everything is dying. Mortal. They're all finite. They're all mortal. Yadantaka. Unukku sollanuma mortal, and you are Antaka. You are the man who causes death. Antaka. And have I to tell you the nature of this? Yadantaka etati. And not only that, as long as I enjoy, I told you, 919 years of worrying, that is says, Sarvendriyani jarayanti teja. As I am enjoying, I am losing my energies. One by one. Going nearer old age. Going nearer old age. Right? Sarvendriyani jarayanti. They completely suck you out, the energy, the enjoyments. Abhijisarvam jeevitam alpam. All the life that you promised is alpam, because finite. Therefore, Yamadharmaraja, you seem to need these dancing girls, these chariots, this designer car, you seem to need that should be told in only in Tamil. Santosh Sharma, she doesn't understand also, I can't help it. Only in Tamil it will be beauty. Adula rendum kadikum, idula rendum poidum. Adanangala. Anyat Shreyaha, Anyat Utayeva Preyaha. There are two different things. Ubhe Nana Arthe Purusham Sinita. Both these things bind a man. Both these things bind a man with two different objectives. One promises jolly good time. Other promises elevation. Right? He says, that's what I do. I take a glass, I'm elevated. You go to class, you get depressed. You understand? Elevation. Right? Ubhe nanarte, two objectives. They bind. Both are bound. Shreyas also binds. The man who is obsessed with learning, with Vedanta, doesn't live, has not had satsang with gurus, who believes that mastering the Shastras, doing meditation, right? Going to Tirtha Yatras, he will get something. Nothing, you will get headache only. You will get. Nothing you will get. Both bind. Gita 17th chapter says, Jnana Sangena, Sukha Sangena, Badnati, Sattva. Sattva quality also binds you with Jnana Sangena, hunting after knowledge. Hunting after knowledge. And Sukha Sangena, comfort. Evolved man, even Sattvic person, he can forgo several things. But his comfort, that is, comfort means not bed and all that. He is here, so an evolved man. There is all sorts of talk going on here. Internal fights in the family, so many rubbish things which he has no interest. That's all discomfort to him. That's all, he cannot stand it. So comfort means not merely good bed and all that. Non-conducive atmosphere, he cannot stand. Non-conducive atmosphere, he cannot stand. Emma?
Looks for a peaceful place. So again he hunts.
Yeah. So he is bound by that. He is not comfortable with that. So one is bound by an iron chain, one is bound by a golden chain. What difference does it make? Iron chain, copper chain, golden chain. Iron chain is tamas, copper chain is rajas, golden chain is sattva. You want to know the difference? You won't get it in Upanishads. You won't get it in Gita. You will get it in Bhagavatam. All these subtle points, simple, clear answers are in Bhagavatam. Right? So these two paths are there for man to choose, but both bind. But that means you be reckless, you lead a life of carelessness and stupidity. No. From this standpoint where you are obsessed too much with indulgence, choose the path of the good. Choose the path of the good. Serving others, right? Serving others, listening to satsang, meeting this thing. Choose that. That will detach you from this lower one. And then, once complete this is cleansed, that will also disappear. Roganeva rasayanam atmabhut. Like the medicine. What is disease? Dis-ease. Comfort is imbalanced. Why? Something has entered in. Something has entered in. Foreign. Something foreign has entered, therefore dis-ease. Right? And foreign has entered. You are now putting medicine, another foreign one. How will it cleanse? This medicine gathers that impurity, together both will come out. What do you call dirt? Earth, you worship Mother Earth. When it's on your shirt, you say dirt. Anything foreign is called dirt. Vasanas are dirt on us because it's foreign to us. It is foreign to us. So, when something foreign added to another thing foreign, you think it cannot remove, but it's not the case always. Like the soap which is foreign on you removes the mud that is foreign on you. The soap joins the mud, leaves you clean. The medicine joins with the impurities inside, leaves you clean. This prayas is removed by Shreyas. This prayas is removed by Shreyas. He starts that. That is, this should be the way of beginning of a spiritual student. Shreyascha prayascha manushya yataha tau samparikya vivinakti deraha shreyohi deraha abhiprayasaha vrunaite prayo mando yogakshema vrunaite mandaha dull-headed. Dull-headed. Kamsa gets this title. Mandaha. Ureditra abudaha. Mutta abudaha. Achariri. Innureditra Durgamma Mandaha. Dull-headed. Kamsa rendu title. Mandaha means dull. Nobody they condemn in spirituality. He's little slow to understand. Dyslexia. Nobody they condemn. Mandaha. Avenna Pandra. He takes the path of pleasant for yoga kshema, for gaining things that he doesn't have, protecting things that he has. Protecting things that he has. Today I sent my man to the bank because they promised 1.5% more interest. So I asked my man, can I change this thing? He went, they said, not this account. If you put FD for 5 years, unbroken, I will give you 1.5. I said, 5 years, I myself won't be there. 5 years, I should be there, you know. Yoga Kshema. You know, all of us, mostly, you know what we are doing? We have enough to enjoy ourselves and give children good education for them to also settle. But why we are all not happy? 5th generation we want to save. What? 3rd generation. Why they are angry? Start them up. Tata parents sollu appadina enakku theriyadu. 3th generation. 3rd generation he doesn't know. Kollu tata. And this fellow is saving for the 5th generation. 5G. So that's called yoga kshema. பைத்தியக்காரங்க யோகட்சமத்துக்காக அது பண்றாங்க. அறிவு இருக்கிறவன் ரெண்டும் யோசிச்சு ரெண்டும் அனலைஸ் பண்ணி you will take to Shreyas, not to Prayas. சப்தம் சொல்லிட்டு நீ இது பண்ணிக்கிட்டே அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு திரும்பி பிரைஸ் பண்ண ஆரம்பிக்கிறார் நச்சிகேதஸ். இஸ் லாஸ்ட் இன் அட்மிரேஷன் டு நச்சிகேதஸ். அது ஒரு 10 வருஷம் போகும். அப்புறம் ஒரு சொல்றாரு, போறியா விஷயத்துக்கு வா. சத்வம் பிரியா, டைம் சொல்லுமா? 8:05 கிளாஸ் டைம் ஆயிடுதா? ஐயோ யமதர்மராஜா. சரி, நான் என்ன பண்றது? டைம் ஆயிடுது. அடுத்த வாரம் பார்த்துக்கலாம். ஓம் பூர்ணமதம் பூர்ணாத் பூர்ணமுதச்யதே பூர்ணஸ்ய பூர்ணமாதாய பூர்ணமேவாவசிஷ்யதே. ஓம் சாந்தி சாந்தி சாந்தி. ஹரி ஓம் ஸ்ரீ குருப்யோ நம. ஹரி ஓம். சாந்தி எங்கே கிடையாது, சின்மயா மிஷன்ல தான் இருக்கு. சாந்தி முதல்ல